Jordan, at one point, you maybe didn't even know if playing in the NFL would be a possibility. To be here and now have a game like you did today, just what did today's performance mean to you?
It means a lot because, there was a point, a couple of years ago where I thought about backing out. So that crossed my mind, like, just imagine, I wouldn't be here. So my biggest thing today was just enjoy the moment and try to win. And, we were able to do that, so it's good.
Jordan, just with this training camp, how much have you been able to learn just about, from the talented receiving group that you have with Cooper, Puka, and DeMarcus?
Yeah, a lot. The whole room is it's really genuine. Everybody really cares about each other. And just a guy like Cooper that's so smart and knows the game, and it moves so slow to him, just having him, teach us the things that he knows and little things that can give us the advantage, it really helps.
Jordan, when you woke up this morning, what was going through your mind? How are you feeling?
I was just super grateful. I've dreamed of being here, so just seeing my name on the back of an NFL jersey, it was a lot. And I remember before the game, I was praying, and I was like, God, if this life only exists in my dreams, don't wake me up. So the whole time, I was just enjoying it, man. That's what it was about.
When you see this is only a preseason game, but Stetson kind of have some picks, but settle in and lead you guys down for the winning touchdown, kind of what does that say about, all you young guys that are trying to get it done?
Well, the most deciding factor in the game is a W and a L. So we did that, he did that, and that's kind of what it came down to. And that's what I wanted out of the day, a W, and we got it. So,
Jordan,
yes, sir.
Can you take us through that second catch, the 31 yards with the broken tackle right in the middle? What was that concept, and then what was going through your head when you kind of looked back at it?
So basically it was just like a slant and then catch it, and you got to get the yards after catch after that. So it was on my mind after I caught it to try to do whatever I could to get in the end zone. I wish I could have made something happen, but hey.
You had a couple catches today where there was contact at the point of the reception. Like, how do you brace your body for that? Yeah. How do you brace yourself for those moments to make sure you still come down with the ball?
Just catch first mentality. So don't take your eyes off the ball until it stops spinning, and then after that you can make it move.
Were you having any conversation with Stetson after what he says, admittedly, some bad decisions or mistakes? Are you talking to him at all in terms of trying to keep him in the game?
Just always keeping him up, because everybody, the game comes with adversity and stuff like that. So you always just want somebody to tell you to keep on going. And quarterback is a really tough position to play. So you always want to make sure that they know that you got their back throughout it all. And he drove down that last drive and won the game. So that's my guy.
After you see him throw the 4 interceptions and then come back and throw that touchdown, what is I guess the feeling?
It's a magical moment. That's what football is. It's ups and downs, and then finding a way to win. And he was able to do that. We did it, so it's good for me.
Jordan, 4 years from now, the Olympics is going to be here in LA with football being played. Yeah.
They need to put karaoke in it. I'll do that. I can sing a little bit.
Well, if you had the opportunity to play flag football there in 2028, would that be something you would want to do?
USA. I'm going to do it. Put on.
It felt like a real game out there. There were a lot of fans there, and it was pretty loud, and it felt like a real game, so it was pretty exhilarating.
Sean said that everyone was celebrating in here, but you were mad at yourself for the kickoff after he mentioned that as a compliment to your character. Can you take us through, first of all, the exhilaration of the extra point, the game-winning extra point, but then also kind of still troubleshooting some things you want to work on?
Yeah, definitely. So, there's multiple parts to my game. There's field goals, there's also kickoffs, and they're both important plays in the game of football. We executed the extra point super well as a team, and then, I had to stay locked in for the kickoff too. And, it's just something to improve on. And everything's a learning experience. Got better today, and just excited to move forward and get better next week.
How was it to kick with the regulation uprights after the skinny as well?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun kicking with high uprights and targets in the background, and at SoFi too. First time playing here, It was a lot of fun.
What's going through your mind the first kick you line up for?
Yeah, definitely. Pretty much like always, there's a lot of what ifs, and then just going through my routine over and over and over again in my head, and I get out there and then I go through my routine for the final time, and I try and think just as much about that as possible, my cues, and then my head to the order and stay in the zone.
You had obviously experience with the new kickoff format in the joint practices and repping it in practice, obviously, but what was it like getting the chance to do it in a live game setting like this?
Yeah, I honestly didn't really experience too much of the new kickoff rule today. We were just hitting deep balls for the most part, so can't answer too much on that, to be honest.
I believe it's you. We can't see that far away, but after practice earlier this week, saw you kind of on the far field, going through some of your motion without a ball, but just sort of the readiness of it, and maybe visualizing a little bit. Why do you do that, and what does that help for you?
Yeah, that was probably a couple of days ago. I go through my walkthrough routine, and I just like to be off on my own, go through my process over and over and over again. It's a little bit of visualization as well, but just to try and repeat the process over and over and over again, so that, like in moments today when you need an extra point to win the game, that you can think about the same process, hopefully more easily.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a regular season game, but in your first professional opportunity to be lining up for a game-winning kick, well, what was going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was very loud after the touchdown. Haven't really experienced that before much in my career, and it was, same thing as normal though, just trying to rally the guys in, get them ready for the extra point instead of celebrating the touchdown. Make sure we don't, run out of time on the play clock, right. And then same thing as always.
Do you keep and throughout your career when you've had game-winning kicks, do you keep the ball, do anything special with it, or not really?
I think the ball boys or the EQ guys in college a couple of times kept the ball for me. I have no idea what happens to it though. Usually it's out of my control. Just celebrate with the guys pretty much.
Do you have family here watching your debut?
Yep, my mom and dad came from North Carolina. So,
we saw the video of your mom after the draft, and she was so excited that she's wearing Rams horns. Mm-hmm. She was so excited that it would be the Rams. So for them, how cool is this maybe to see this manifest and see you in uniform down there for the first time?
Oh, yeah, no, they're super happy, and I have the best supporting system with my parents, and I couldn't ask for anything better, and they're here every step of the way for me.
Did a good job getting off your blocks today. Like, kind of, what was your mindset coming into your first NFL preseason game?
Just go out there and make plays and do what I'm coached to do for real. So.
How have you felt just being at SoFi, and what was the environment like? You described that?
It was definitely a blessing, a dream come true. So that right there. Yeah.
Only a preseason game, but what was the feeling like for you and being with your teammates as the offense drove down the field, got the winning touchdown, and all of a sudden you guys pull out this victory?
That was amazing, seeing Stetson back there drop back and roll out and do all that and get the completion. That was amazing. Amazing feeling.
And what about the defense keeping this Cowboys team out of the end zone?
Oh yeah, it was. We definitely tried to do that. Our mindset was 3 and out. Try to get 3 and out every possession, and I think that's what contributed to that. So yeah.